11 tonight, a former Cobb County police officer has drowned on a South Carolina beach known for its deadly rip currents. Anderson Childers drowned over the weekend on Pawleys Island, half an hour south of Myrtle Beach. He dove into the ocean to help rescue a group of swimmers. Atlanta News First Alani Latang is live tonight at Cobb County Police Headquarters. And Alani, his family told you they're still too distraught to talk about their loss.
They did, Blair. It's just too challenging to bring themselves to sort of honor their loved one, but they are proud of what he did, unfortunately losing his life doing so. But the family says that's the way he lived, helping others. Cobb County Police Department says the same thing about Chase because he served here for more than 3 years. And although this is sad, it's really, the family is just proud. A Metro Atlanta family's regular vacation ends in a tragedy in South Carolina. Family says the devoted husband, inspirational father, role model, Anderson Chase Childers, lost his life doing what he lived for, helping others.
We just hate that, this scarred their vacation and their lives.
Over the weekend at a beach off Pawleys Island, police say several people got caught in a rip current, but Chase did what he is known to do.
And he didn't hesitate. He jumped in and swam out to them.
Police says he got caught in the rip current, then drowned. This happening in front of his family, plus several witnesses.
Saw the ambulance down at the next street, second, and I immediately knew something.
Police says that area is known to have deadly rip currents.
5 drownings in 26 months in the same 200, 300-yard area.
Police says the area has no lifeguards, no flag systems for water conditions. They also admit they need more safety signs, but says their limited staff of 1 or 2 officers a day makes keeping up with safety measures challenging.
I can't be running up and down the beach, change 8 flags in a short period of time. So with we have a 4-mile beach.
Family tells me Chase and his wife have 3 children, ages 10, 9, and 6 years old. Chase's brother tells me Chase was a natural athlete, playing baseball in high school, then Georgia State, before being picked up by the Baltimore Orioles in 2009.
I'm just, praying and just really thinking about the family and people like myself that were on the beach. It was really hard Sunday.
And officials in South Carolina say they're working to make that stretch of coast safer. They've ordered more life rings and also better signage. They say they're also trying to educate people both online and social media throughout the day, throughout their visit when they're there. Reporting live in Marietta, I'm Alani Latang, Atlanta News First.